All right. Let's review reading some 3-letter words. I've got a pile of consonants right here, and I've got a pile of vowels right here. And we're just going to choose 2 consonants and 1 vowel per word, and we're going to practice learning to read short words. Okay? So, let's start by getting a consonant for the beginning. I'll just pull one out randomly. All right. Do we know what this letter is? What do you think it is? If you said the letter J, you're right. This is little j. All right. Let's pick a vowel. All right. Now we've got a vowel. What letter is it? It's the letter O. And now, let's pick a consonant to go at the end. All right. This is the letter B. So when we're reading a short 3-letter word like this, a good method, of course, starting at the beginning, is to find the sound that the first 2 letters make and say the blend first. But let's sound it out 1 letter at a time. Let's start here with little j. And what does J say? J says J. Then let's move on to this one. It's the letter O. O says Ah. So let's say the blend. Remembering that a blend is a consonant and a vowel put together. J, ah. J, ah. Ja. Ja. So now we know what the first 2 letters say when they're combined. Ja. From here, we just need to add the last letter. And it's the letter B. What does B say? B says B. So we have ja and B. J, ah, ja, job. Job. It's the word job. Like if your mom or dad give you a job to do. All right. Let's move on to something else. Put these aside. And pick another consonant to start. Oh, it's the letter K. All right. Now, let's get a vowel for our second letter. All right. Now, let's pick 1 more consonant to make up our 3-letter word. All right. So let's just repeat the same process again. Let's figure out what each letter says. K says K. I says I. So what's our blend? K, I, K. Now we just need to add the 3rd letter. T. T says T. So now let's put it all together. Saying the first blend first. K, I, K, K, T. Kit. Like a first aid kit or something like that. A kit is usually just a set of tools that go together to help you do something quickly. All right, let's try another one. I hope you're participating and going along with me. It's really important to learn how to read. A lot of other things in life can't really be done until you can read. So it's one of those basic skills you need to master. All right, let's pick our first consonant again. Another vowel. And our last consonant. All right, same procedure again. Let's sound out the letters, starting with the first 2 so we can get that blend. The letter M. What does M say? M says M. And then we have the letter A. And A says what? A says ah. So let's say that first blend. Ma. Now we just need to add our last consonant. Ma. Map. Like a map of the world. Or a map of a subway. Alright, moving on. Let's choose another one. Make sure you're keeping up and participating. It's super fun learning how to read. Well, sometimes it isn't. But again, it's something we really have to do. Alright, we're picking another vowel. Alright. And let's pick let's see. Just looking for the perfect letter over here. Look at that. I found another red one. Okay. So, here we go again. Let's start with that first letter. It's the letter C, right? And what does C say? Remember, C says K. And what about this one? It's the letter A. What does A say? A says A. So now let's put our first blend together. K, A, Ka. So now let's just add this last consonant. It's the letter N. What does it say? It says N. So let's say it all together. K, A, Ka, can. Can. Like I can. She can. He can. You can. Or even pecan. Like the nut. Alright, I'm just kidding. Moving on. Keep looking at that word can if you want to. Practice your reading. Alright, I've got another one for you. We'll just leave that vowel the same. We'll take this one away and put this one in its place. Alright, let's start again. I like this combination of blue, red, and green. Alright, let's start. What's this? It's the letter S. And what does it say? It says S. How about this? The letter A. We just did it. Remember? It says what? Ah. And then the letter D. What does D say? It says D. Alright, so now let's read it. Starting with the first two letters to get our blend. S, A, Sa. And now let's add our last consonant. D. S, A, Sa. Sad. Sad. Like it would be super sad if we never learn how to read, right? There's so many great books out there that you can read. You can read instructions. You can read street signs. There's just so many things you can't do if you can't read. All right. Let's try to come up with another word here. Let's choose a different vowel this time. Let's use this vowel. You know what it is? If you know what it is, say it out loud. If you said U, you're right. It's the letter U. Let's add this consonant to it. And let's see. Hey, another pretty word that's all one color. Okay. All right. So let's start again. Let's start with the first letter. It's the letter B. It looks a lot like the letter D, but with the letter B, the circle, or the ball, if you'd rather, is facing forward. With a D, it's facing the other way. It's facing to the left, or backward. Okay? And what does B say? B says B. And what about this one? It's the letter U. Remember what that says? It says And then, of course, we have our last letter. It's the letter S. And it says S. So let's put it all together. B, ba. That's our blend. And now let's add that S. B, ba, bus, bus, bus. All right, let's do one more. What word should we choose? I've got an idea. Here's a hint. It's something most of you don't like if you're a kid. But if you're a parent, like me, you love it, but you never have time for it. Can you guess what it is? All right, well, let's put it together and you'll find out. All right, are you putting it together yet? All right, here it is. All right. All right, what are we going to do first? All right. Well, first, why don't we say what each letter is? We have the letter N, and it says N. We have the letter A, and it says what? Ah. And then we have the letter P, which says P. All right, now let's put it all together again, starting with that first blend. N, ah, na. Now all we have to do is add that last consonant, since we already know what the blend is. N, ah, na, na, p, nap. That's right, nap. Something that most kids really don't like. But most adults, if they're being honest, they really love them. All right, guys. Well, let's end it there for now, and we'll do another one later, maybe. All right. See you later.